We're talking about an increase in Philadelphia, and city leaders say they intend to eventually match the state's higher numbers. And that's good news for sports fans. It means the Phillies could have a few thousand people in the stands on opening day at Citizens Bank Park.
And we could be days away from seeing Sixers and Flyers fans back in the seats at the Wells Fargo Center. Officials for the center say it all comes down to the city of Philadelphia matching the state's restrictions. NBC10's Mayk is joining us with reaction and also a breakdown of all these numbers for us. Lauren.
Jim, just in the past hour, the Phillies telling me they are finalizing details with the city and will make an announcement tomorrow. For Citizens Bank Park and for other venues, the rules for masks and social distancing, those still stand. But this would be a big deal for sports fans and a big change for what would have been allowed under the old rules.
Aaron Nola is on the mound.
Today, the Phillies playing with spaced-out fans in Florida. While back home in Philadelphia, new rules could lay the groundwork for bringing an audience back to Citizens Bank Park.
If they let us in, we're going to be there. We're going to be screaming. Same thing that we were doing outside, just one inch closer.
Some of the fans, dubbed the Fandemic crew, that have been cheering on their team from outside the ballpark in South Philly, showing up today and excited about where they could be in just 1 month.
I think it's great. Now they can, they could hear us out here, but now they can, hear us more. They can feed off the energy.
It comes as Pennsylvania is revising its guidance for event venues, upping the limits to 15% capacity for indoor venues and 20% for outdoor ones, with no caps like the old guidelines, but still requiring people to stay 6 feet apart. That would mean Citizens Bank Park could bring in more than 8,500 people under the new rules, if the city follows suit.
But we will try to get as close to as we can, if not there, with what the governor's recommended, because things are getting better.
Philly Mayor Jim Kenney today defending the city's use of stricter guidelines throughout the pandemic.
If you don't stay steady, even when you're getting criticized, you could have what happens in Florida and Texas and Arizona. That didn't happen here.
A spokesperson for the city's health department says Philadelphia does intend to come in line with the new Pennsylvania rules, but first it has to revise its own health order. Wells Fargo, where the Sixers and Flyers play, had passed on bringing fans back under the old rules that would limit indoor venues at 500 people, including staff and the team. But these new guidelines could allow more than 3,100 people inside. The venue announcing today if Philly okays that limit or increases capacity in some other way, fans could be back here within days.
And the new Pennsylvania restrictions also come with some rules about where you can sit and how the tickets will be sold. What you're going to see at the stadiums, and we're going to have details on that coming up at 6 o'clock. I'm Mayk, NBC10 News.